gonna read a story called Little Boy Blue. Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Little Boy Blue because that wasn't his name. He lived on a farm with his mother and daddy, and 3 cows and 10 woolly sheep and a little white lamb and a flower garden. Little Boy Blue loved the 3 cows, the 10 woolly sheep, and the little white lamb. But most especially, he loved the flower garden and all the flowers in it. Isn't there supposed to be a fairy in the flower garden? One day, his daddy brought him a blue horn with golden stars painted on it, and when the little boy blew the horn, it sounded mighty sweet to him, like bread and honey. It sounded like bread and honey, but bread and honey doesn't make any noise. And it sounded mighty sweet to the cows in the meadow, like wavy yellow corn, and it sounded mighty sweet to the woolly sheep, like grass and singing brooks. And it sounded mighty sweet to the white lamb, like his mother calling him. Brooks, that sounds like Brock from Pokemon, Brock. And it sounded... But to the fairies who lived in the garden, it sounded sweetest of all, like dancing in the moonlight. I knew it. There would be stories in the story. Is this really a long story, guys? Little Boy Blue played all day in the garden until when the shadows had put the sun to bed and the birds were singing lullabies. The night wind came to the garden, bearing a message from his mother. Come go to sleep. I know what's the message. What's that wand for? Why is the wand still here? Come home, Little Boy Blue. Supper time and bedtime too. Little Boy Blue, I'm calling you. The little boy tucked his blue horn with the golden stars under his arm and waved good night to the flowers in the garden. Are the fairies gonna steal the horn? I don't know, are they? The roses bowed good night, and the forget-me-nots courtesed good night, and the merry columbine nodded good night, but one little purple pansy was nowhere to be seen. I will tell you why. Are they talking about me? Or... yeah. The pansy had crept into the horn, and when Little Boy Blue went home, the pansy went too. And when he was tucked into bed with his blue horn, with golden stars beside him, the little purple pansy lay quiet until the moon looked in the window. Wait, what's a pansy? Oh, it's a purple flower with yellow, and yeah. Then an exciting thing happened. You know when the moon shines, the fairies leave their flower homes and dance in the meadow until daylight. So what does that have to do with anything? So when the first ray of moonlight climbed on the sky, up jumped the purple pansy fairy and sang, "Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The fairies will dance on the meadow till morn." There's actually songs in here. I have to sing this like a song. I don't know why. Little boy Blue sat up and rubbed one eye. But before he could rub the other eye, the pansy fairy had whisked him out of the room and down the stairs and into the meadow below the garden gates. Oh, and down the stairs into the meadow below the garden gates. Oh. My hair is itchy today. He didn't forget the blue horn with the golden stars the pansy fairy sought to dance. What's that brown thing on the pansy fairy flower? Oh my god, I just skipped my leg. The moonlight followed them into the meadow, and as the little boy blew his horn, all the fairy music came pouring out, like stars playing tag with each other, and the fairy sang, "Under the greenwood tree, who loves to dance with me? Come hither, come hither, come hither." The fairies that lived in the flowers in the garden jumped up when they heard the sound. Out of the tulip came a young lady fairy in a bright red skirt. Out of the daisy came a fast little boy in white. This story doesn't make sense. Out of the forget-me-not come a wee baby in blue. Out of the violets came a darling little girl in the palest purple. Out of the roses came lovely fairies in all pink. All in pink. This story is getting strange. And out of the water lily nearest to the fountain, the queen of the fairies in a white satin dress and golden crown, she could open the gate by herself, and she led the fairies out on the green grass. They danced while little boy Blue played sweet music. Wait, where did he get the horn from again? Oh, his father. All night long, they danced and danced until, first thing you know, they heard a sound. It was the cock telling them that morning was on the way. Wait. On the way, so morning is still coming. You can still play the flute to the fairies. Cook-a-doodle-doo, the sun is after you. The fairies all must go to sleep, and so must little boy Blue. Cook-a-doodle-doo. And by the way, guys, Rihaan is over here. Say hello, Rihaan. Hello. The little purple pansy fairy was the last to go, and just before she left, she threw some fairy dust into the little boy's eyes, and he rubbed his eyes, but the sleepy feeling wouldn't go away. Why are you... He dropped down by the haystack in the meadow, and before the morning sun could creep through the grasses, he was fast asleep. His parents must be looking for him. What are you doing today? The fairies hurried into the garden and cuddled in the flowers, for if they don't get in their bed in time, the sun will change them into butterflies, and they must fly all day from flower to flower with nowhere to rest, and they get so sleepy. They get so sleepy. So how do fairies fly around the world in just 1 second if they're not tired? I have some ear mites in my ear. Then the sun woke the 3 cows and the 10 woolly sheep and the little white lamb, but it couldn't wake little boy Blue because of the fairy dust in his eyes. Wait, so fairy dust never goes away? I never knew that. His daddy looked for him and said, "Little boy Blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn." Where is the little boy that tends the sheep? Under the haystack, fast asleep. It turned into a song. Hey diddle diddle, the cat's in the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon, and the dish ran with the spoon. By and by, he awoke and ran home to tell his mother all about his remarkable adventure. Bye! And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you